Hey guys, how we doing? Yeah, today's review is gonna be the one on the top seller in the entire Creed fragrance house. This review is gonna be on Creed's Green Irish Tweed. Now, I'm not sure if you guys remember from way back when I had a collection video, and I had a little gold box. Little gold box is right here, and I called this my little box of Creeds. Well, I have used a few different Creeds right here, and I'll show you the Green Irish Tweed. You probably won't be able to see it because it's small lettering, but you can kind of see the crown right there for Creed. Actually, half my Virgin Island water sample spilled in this box, so yeah, this entire box smells like the Bahamas. It actually smells damn good though. But I got Creed right here. Okay, let me first get into the note breakdown of this. I will also, at the end of this video, answer certain questions like how much does it compare to cool water? Because that is one of the main concerns when it comes to a Creed fragrances. Because Creed fragrances, they're niche fragrances. They're not cheap. 1 ounce version of Creed can run anywhere from $90 for 1 ounce to even $400 for a 4 ounce. But we'll get on to the review. We'll start with the note breakdown of Creed's Green Irish Tweed. At the top notes we have lemon and verbena. The heart notes or the middle notes we have violet leaves and iris. And then for the base notes we have sandalwood and ambergris. Alright? Now the top of this will open up like the most natural smelling thing you will ever smell. If you like green fragrances, this will blow your mind. At least it blew my mind when I first applied it on my skin. I was like, wow, this is probably the best green fragrance I have ever smelled. And this is for the head notes, the top notes we're talking about right here. And you actually do get that for about 2 hours, just as thick. This extremely fresh, just green, natural. I have a feeling that 99 out of 100 people will love the opening to this particular fragrance. Actually, it's called Green Irish Tweed. I can kind of think that this might be what Ireland would smell like. I don't know if that's what they were going for, or if that's where the name came or anything like that. But almost just like, kind of when you go outside, and it's early in the morning, like 6 in the morning, and it's in the summer, and all the dew's on the grass, and just get that crisp, almost wet green feeling from the dew on the grass as it breezes by your face. That's what that will remind you of. But as the fragrance starts to progress into the heart notes, the middle, we do have a very floral heart of iris and violet leaves. Now this isn't really a sweet feminine floral, it's more of a masculine floral, but it's definitely floral enough to call it floral, if you know what I mean. It still has that green feel. I have the feeling that's a lot from the violet leaves as part of that, but really you get more iris than anything. But it's not overly sweet, so that's definitely a good thing. I wouldn't classify this as a feminine fragrance. This could definitely be a unisex though, because it's not overly masculine either. But as the base notes is sandalwood and ambergris. Yeah, I don't really pick up too much sandalwood in here. You do get the ambergris though. The ambergris is actually kind of a signature dry down in a lot of different Creed fragrances. But really, like I said, this will come off as the most green, natural. It's not even sweet. Like I said, the best word to describe it is natural. And it's hard to describe. Just think nature. Think of a wet forest, or like I said, the wet dew on the grass in the morning. And it has an overall cooling effect. This is probably one of the most versatile fragrances you can wear. It will not offend anybody. Actually, a lot of people will probably like it, for the same reason why a lot of people like cool water, and I'll get to that a little bit later. But as far as the longevity of Green Irish Tweed, longevity actually isn't bad for a fresh fragrance. I get anywhere from 5 to 8 hours, pretty much depending on the moisture in there. If it's a real humid day out, I'll get 8 hours for sure. If it's a very dry day out, I'll tend to get 5 or 6 hours. So definitely for a fresh fragrance, longevity passes with Green Irish Tweed. Now, as far as the ciliage or the projection, it is pretty modest. So for someone to get a good smell of this, they actually would probably have to be pretty close to you. Which, you know, is fine, because if a fragrance projects too much, it cuts down on the versatility of it. And remember, I said this is one of the most versatile fragrances I've ever used. But now for the rating of Green Irish Tweed. Now you can't really compare this to a mass market fragrance, or kind of like say Lacoste or I don't know, Gucci or those type of fragrances, because these use the highest percentage of natural oils, and it gives them, just like I said, an absolutely beautiful aroma. That's what makes them so high priced, because they're so well made. People take niche fragrances as an art form. They personalize it. They make it different than anything else out there. But like I said, the rating on Green Irish Tweed, I'm going to give this fragrance, which is the best seller of the Creed household, a 9 out of 10. And the reason I'm doing that is I'm a big fan of green fragrances. This comes off as fresh, green, lively, and almost something that you'd think somebody very important would wear. Honestly, when I put this on, this is like a very alpha male scent. Not that it's overly masculine, but just when you put it on, you feel kind of like James Bond. So really, I mean, you feel that feeling where you like, I know I smell good, and I know other people know I smell good, and it just gives you a feeling of confidence. If you're looking for a fragrance to give you a feeling of confidence, Green Irish Tweed would be a great one for that. But now to the big question, how much does it compare to Cool Water? If somebody who has smelled Cool Water before and who has never smelled Green Irish Tweed before, which is almost 100% of people have never smelled Green Irish Tweed, they will immediately get the same vibe that you get from Cool Water. Although that's one of the reasons why Cool Water is so appealing. Cool Water is actually a knockoff off Green Irish Tweed. Green Irish Tweed came out in 1985. Cool Water came out in 1988. So that's where David Alves was probably like, damn, this Green Irish Tweed smells pretty freaking good. Let me make a fragrance like it called Cool Water with a lot cheaper ingredients. But overall, like I said, this will give you a very similar feeling to Cool Water, particularly if you are not into fragrances or are very new to fragrances. You'll smell an immediate similarity between the two. But really, if you want to wear Green Irish Tweed, you don't need to care if it smells like Cool Water or not. Yeah, it has a similar feeling to Cool Water, although that's what companies do. If a fragrance does well, they make a knockoff to it that smells, somewhat like it. But is it bottle worthy? If you love green, fresh fragrances, if you want something that no one else will have, but it does smell a lot like Cool Water, like I said, it's a big thing. So if it gets confused, if it gets confused for Cool Water, don't get angry, because it's coming. But luckily, Cool Water isn't as popular now in the 2000s as it was in the 1990s. So 9 out of 10 times, I think you'll be able to pass just by. But this is a beautiful, green, natural, fresh fragrance I think would work well for any age. Cool Water gets sweeter and sweeter as the fragrance goes on. This maintains that just natural, airy green feeling. So definitely, guys, as far as a bottle, I don't know if I'd purchase a bottle. I love the fragrance. I don't know if I'd purchase a bottle. I'd definitely think about it. If you're on the edge about it, hey, try one of the 1-ounce bottles they have right there. See what you think about it. I actually got these samples from the Perfume Court. I think they were like $3 or $4. Smell it there before you buy. Anything when it comes to these really expensive niche fragrances, always try before you buy. And you can check out the Perfume Court because they have all authentic samples. But yeah, guys, I actually got to get to class, so this is kind of a quick little overview. I know a lot of you wanted a review for this fragrance, and here it is. So yeah, please rate, comment, subscribe if you like the video, and always check out FragranceNet. I got that coupon code over there. Actually, my coupon code does give an extra 10% off, and an extra 10% off a $90 1-ounce bottle is $9 off. So hey, why not, But definitely rate, comment, subscribe. And my question of the day is, what do you think of Green Irish Tweed if you've tried it? Alright, just comment below, okay guys? Alright, see you later.